What's good? This is Trey with Legit Game coming to you with this video on how to meet and attract the women of your dreams. Alright, so if you are a healthy man and you're straight, you love women, you probably have pictures or an idea of the type of women that you would really love to get with. The type of women you'd really love to have in your life, the type of women you'd really love to attract and get compliance from, right? You can have those women, but first it starts with this. You have to stop listening to the opinions of other people, the opinions of society, the opinions of the reality that the world has given us. They basically, society, the people around you, the average mindset, they try to force a reality on you that you don't have to accept. Okay, they try to tell you the type of women you can have. They try to tell you can only have one woman and you have to marry that woman and you have to be and you have to do, what's the word? You have to compromise, They tell you, how you're supposed, you have to do that. You have to have a 9 to 5 and live paycheck to paycheck. You don't have to accept that reality. The reality that was pushed on me growing up, if I would have accepted that reality, I would be very miserable right now. And I think that's the case with most people, is they accept the reality that others force upon them. And then they end up living a life. Maybe it's a decent life, maybe it's okay life, but they're not happy. Why are they not happy? It's not because they're not making enough money. It's not because they're not famous. It's not because they're not. It's because they're not doing or creating the lifestyle that they dreamed of, the lifestyle that they truly want to live. Because the thing is, when you're doing something that you truly want to do, that you truly enjoy, that fulfills you, even in the times of struggle, you still prefer that than living a life that is not you, that's not your dream. Even if that life is more successful, more easy, more stress-free, the reality is you'd be more fulfilled struggling to achieve your dreams and your true goals than you would if you accepted some other bullshit. And that was a decision I made. And now I'm in a place where, I'm sharing this advice on how to pick up and attract women because I really put myself out there and really developed the skill for real. And I have seen the results that come with this, and the results keep getting better. And it's because I decided not to accept the reality that society gave me. You have to be this way. You have to follow the rules, and yeah, you got to follow the law, but there's certain rules that they're forcing on us that we don't have to follow. You don't have to be the guy that settles for certain women because you're afraid to go outside of your comfort zone and shoot for that girl that most people will tell you is outside of your league. Like, oh, that girl's too pretty for you, she's too hot for you, you can't get that girl. I have proved people wrong around me, and they try to come up with reasons and justifications of how I was able to do what I was able to do. But the fact still remains, I took matters into my own hands. I realized that growing up, in high school and middle school, I could clearly see that I was dropping the ball when it came to women. Like, I knew that I was underachieving. I knew that I could do better. I knew, I would look around and I would see guys that I felt like they weren't really better than me. Some of them were better looking, but some of them weren't. And they were getting the women that I wanted. So I was in my head, I'm like, there's got to be a way for me to get what I want. There's got to be a way for me to become that guy that actually gets attractive women, who actually is successful with women. And I applied myself. I stopped listening to the opinions of others. The opinions of other people is what prevents you from living the life of your dreams, from getting the women that you really want. You don't have to accept that bullshit they tell you have to have a certain, oh, she has to be on your level or what. There's always a way. First of all, you have to understand attraction. You have to understand what women are attracted to. That you can't get away from that. I do recommend going out and approaching women and working on your game. But at the same time, you have to understand what they respond to. If you just go up to 100 women and you don't know what you're doing, they're all going to reject you. Okay, but if you actually know what you're doing, you actually understand attraction, then yes, you approach, but you also work on improving the qualities that you have that are attractive. Increase the qualities that you have that are already attractive and add more attractive qualities to yourself. So become a man that when you present yourself to a woman or two women, they can clearly see this man gets it. This man has actually developed himself into an attractive man, and they'll respond to that. It's not a choice. Attraction is not a choice. It's not something the girls sit down and logically think about. Oh, I think I'm going to be attracted to this guy today. It doesn't work like that. It's a feeling that they feel, and it comes from your behavior and your communication skills. That feeling, they get that feeling based on what you do. So it's not enough to understand attraction. It's not enough to want women. You have to actually take the necessary actions to attract them. And one of the key things is stop accepting the opinions of other people telling you what you can and can't have in life and how your life should be and how this is unrealistic and how you're never going to get that girl. Or don't listen to none of that, because all of it is just a bunch of baloney. If they're telling you that, it's because that's what they believe. They're trying to force it on you. They don't want to see you break their reality, because then they have to question themselves like, oh shit, what am I doing wrong? This guy is doing something that I didn't even think was possible. How is he doing that? So stop listening to the opinions of others. Create your own reality. Get logical about the situation. What steps can I take to start attracting the women of my dreams? It is possible. Of course it is. There's different ways to go about it. You can attract the women of your dreams by accumulating wealth. You can do it by increasing your status. You can do it by improving your game, by improving your looks. These are all things that you are in control of. But you have to make that decision. You have to shut out the opinions of others and go for what you want. Believe in yourself. Believe that your dreams can become a reality. Because if you do, you'll start taking the necessary actions, and little by little, you'll start seeing progress. And then one day you're going to wake up and you're going to see that you're getting the results. You're starting to achieve your goal. The goals that you wrote down a few months ago, you're starting to see them manifest. All right. So that's the advice for this video. I hope it was helpful. For more tips and advice on how to pick up and attract women, go to legitgame.com. Thanks for watching. Peace.